that you came up to me and said, I love you. I love you too. 'Cause I'm dreaming with you tonight. Just kidding. Oh, you're bouncing?
I gotta go train because it's.
Whoa.
Oh, look at this guy, man.
Whoa. We're not good enough.
I feel like I'm gonna have a heart attack.
Yo, your skin does look really nice, though. All right.
Do that nuts.
Are we good?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to start. Should I start it?
You know what this is called?
Snapping?
No, these are called flams.
Clams?
Flams.
Oh.
So watch. This
Look
is
at his face.
no.
Clams.
No, so this is normal. This is normal, right? This is together.
This is our fucking relationship, by the way.
No, this is together. This is together.
Oh,
Okay.
so is that how I look?
No, this is together. So it just sounds like two, but it's not fat. How do you make it fat? You make one come in a millisecond before the other one.
Oh.
So it's called a flam, and it makes it sound fat.
Now I want you to take that information and use it somehow in your life.
It's just like algebra, dude. It's useless.
That's what I want you to do. One day she's gonna be at a coffee shop. Hey, homie. You know what a flam is?
Dude, you want to hear one of my... Oh, I got to say this
And
for
a
the
Spanish
podcast.
dessert, tell you that much.
I got to say this for the podcast. What the fuck? Oh, there we go.
right.
How does Tiff do this shit?
Guys ready? You guys ready for our podcast?
Oh, podcast. Brown.
Oh, that's nice. Why don't we have him record our intro?
Oh.
podcast.
Talking about bullshit and other things.
BeawCast. Talking about the bullshit. What did you say?
And other
Let me
things.
add my flams in.
Ready?
Podcast. Talking about bullshit and other things.
Podcast.
This bitch is really big and so is he.
Awesome.
Dude, this has to be our
That's
podcast
tight.
intro.
Welcome back to our
Beow.
fourth episode
You guys
of
are
the
not synchronized at all.
BeawCast.
For bail. The worst couple ever.
Okay, let's do it one more time. What is
You
it?
ready?
No,
What
no,
is
no,
it? What is
no,
it?
you don't say it. You gotta say it at the
Okay,
same time.
okay.
Okay, count us down.
And a 1, 2, 3.
Welcome back to the
BeawCast.
BeawCast.
You fucked it up already.
Oh, God.
All right, welcome back to our BeawCast. This is our fourth episode, and we got our close friend David, who married us. He's super dear to our hearts. We
Yeah.
love this guy. He's
actually do
our
love this guy.
family, our brother. He couldn't
Our
be
little pet.
He couldn't be any tighter, and we're really excited to have David here with us. And we wanted to ask him about his story, but
Now that
he
shit's
was
boring.
like,
He says he's already done it with other, and I want to be special. I don't want to
Yeah.
hear shit you've already said everywhere. Where can they find it? On your channel?
You can find it anywhere. I've done so many podcasts now. Like, that's the first thing that people ask. So,
I've only done 2, dude.
oh, really?
Yeah, one was Nikki and one was Joe.
All right. No, you went on Tiger Belly. What the hell?
oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, Tiger Belly.
So you did Tiger Belly too. So they talked about your life story and all that millions of times.
A little bit here and there, but then I've talked about it on my channel too. And so, but if you guys want, let's talk. Let's do the talking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's do the talking. So the one thing I want to talk about that I'm so proud. So, all right. So I never do this in front of David because I just don't like doing this in front of David. But I actually really love David, and he's one of my favorite people of all time. And
Yeah.
like, if anyone ever fucks with David, I'm gonna fuck their asses up.
I'll
and
fucking kill them.
yeah, I would
You
kill
might have
somebody.
to kill my own ankles then. My ankles are fucking me up all the time, dude.
But I'm actually very inspired by you, and I'm very proud of you, and I think that you're like smashing it just in your life. Not that you've never not smashed it, but I think you like elevated yourself hella much recently.
Like, he's too nice. I feel like.
Let me finish
Freaking like
complimenting
this,
you,
though.
motherfucker. God
Okay,
damn.
hold on a second. Let me absorb it real quick though.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, I'm so proud of you because your weight has been one of the things that you've been like going back and forth with, and you're like a lover of food.
I've been fucking struggling, dude.
No, and look at you, you fucking fine bitch.
I know. I still got some way to go.
You
but-
look like every girl that's skinny doing that shit right now. I just need to lose like 5 more pounds.
How much weight have you lost so far?
I've lost a total of 55 pounds.
God damn, that's
So
2
55,
tigers.
57. I can't remember what the exact start weight was, but it was above 160. I'm above 260.
Yeah.
But after it goes 260, you just stop counting because then it's just 260 infinity.
Yeah, 3,000.
So I actually don't know what my actual start weight was, but
Yeah.
when I weighed myself a few months before I started, I was at 262, 260, but I'm pretty sure I went above that because I just kept going and going and going. I was like, I'm not gonna look at the scale. Like, I don't want to know.
That's smart.
Well, because it was just like that metric I felt was something that always mentally fucked me up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or it was just something
It's discouraging a little bit.
Yeah, I'm not even sure if it was that. It's just like, just to go back to something every day. It's like, well, what's the purpose of this, right? So when I first started trying to lose weight, I just weighed myself once in the beginning. And what people didn't get was, in that first month, I didn't check my weight. And I didn't even really like change too much of what I was eating. I just walked every day. And I talked about this before on JK News. And people are like, what do you mean you walked every day? You lost all the weight just walking? No, not just that alone. But it was developing a habit. So it was like, okay, if you can.
But what was the first thing though? Because I think, yeah, you can get that habit. Everyone talks about the habit building, right? But I think for me, and I think for a lot of other people, it's always that getting start, like that starting point, which is the fucking hardest.
Like the motivation you're talking about?
Yeah, for me, it was.
Like, why did you even want to lose weight? Like, for a lot of people, especially.
Is it because you wanted to look fine when you were naked?
No, I'll tell you this though. Like, I have the highest fucking self-esteem on earth. Like, there's not.
He really does.
There is not a single
really
person that can
does.
call me ugly, and I'll believe it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it was to that point too.
Really?
Like it's to that fucking
That's
point where Mariel
tight.
and I would go out to eat, right? And then we'd be sitting around, and there's like some fat people around us, and I'm
Yeah.
like, man, those people are fat.
And this is when you're fat.
This is why I'm 200, like 70 pounds, and Mariel's like, what the fuck are you talking about,
They're
fatty?
like 220.
Yeah, and they're looking at me like, look at that fat guy, you know, and I'm looking at them like, look at those fat people. You know what I mean? It's like, I didn't know, but you know, as you get a little older, like I started to realize certain number ones, my back was hurting, my knees started hurting, my skin was terrible, and I started noticing this only when I started auditioning and doing tapes. So I would tape myself. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is with my skin, dude? Like psoriasis all over my face? Like, yo, what's going on? And I just thought like the camera was too HD. I'm like, yo, the technology is great.
God.
So I would always.
I love this. It's never him. It's everything else.
Exactly. So I would look at the camera. I'm
That's
like, yo, man,
amazing.
these HD cameras catch everything now. You know,
These cameras add pimples. What the fuck?
so I was like trying to find the setting in the camera and shit. Why are you adding pimples? So I did that, and then my clothes weren't fitting anymore. And then I was like into a double XL, and then the double XL started fitting tight. And I'm like, man, they don't make.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I was like, yo, these double XLs, they don't make them the same way anymore.
Yeah.
You know? And like this Samsung dryer's fucked up too, it's shrinking my clothes. Like
my
I went through
God.
every step of denial, you know?
That's tight.
And even when I was doing the walks every day, what actually started off was David Goggins listening to Joe Rogan on his podcast. And David Goggins, I just took 1% of insanity and I just applied it to my life. You know, because David Goggins is super extreme. Like, I'm not going to get into the whole thing who David Goggins is, but
Oh, I was about to ask in one sentence, who's David Goggins?
I could put it out there.
Yeah,
so
go
he's a very accomplished former Navy SEAL, and he also went to Ranger School. He went to like Hell Week like 3 times or something. So he's just like a crazy dude that likes to put himself through a ton of pain. But he's
And why does he put himself through this pain?
I think to really figure out, he says like you can't really know who you really are until you push yourself to the extremes, and he pushes himself to the extremes of the extremes of the extremes, and then so he inspires a lot of people.
he's a psychopath.
He's a psychopath, yeah, too.
And you connected with that.
Well, I didn't connect with that. I just connected the small little parts. So, like, for example, he was extremely overweight. He was depressed. And then he kind of puts this thing of, like, people think that I do superhuman things, but I'm just a regular person with the motivation and the will to be better. And that's great because a lot of people do that comparison game, right? And if you are going to do that comparison game and you want to compare yourself to somebody like David Goggins, who did it like whatever, Hell Week, like twice or whatever, like within a year.
Bart
which
just
is,
said 3 times.
Oh, 3 times.
I don't know, 2, 3 times, 4, 5.
Yeah, whatever.
I just want to give David a hard time.
It was a ridiculous amount within a year, which nobody does.
Yeah.
And you see where he started from and how many times he failed to get where he is right now.
Yeah.
That's where that motivation happens. And so for him, I wasn't going to do the fucking 6 miles a day, you know, weight train constantly, tear my shit. I just said I could at least walk. And one of the biggest mistakes that I made before was, and you guys know me, I did intensity versus frequency.
Yeah.
So I would get hyped, right? I'm like, man, I ain't no bitch. And I fucking start lifting weights and I'm debilitated for 2 months. You know? Yeah. And then I would do it again. Like, I ain't no bitch. And then I would, same thing over and over. So now it was like, well, let's take the intensity out and let's just do frequency.
That's tight.
And then I looked into how much calories you can burn just walking. And so I don't remember the exact metrics anymore, but it was something along the lines of if you're above 175 or 200 pounds, you burn about 100 calories per mile, which is a lot for somebody overweight.
That's because I think a fucking stick of gum is like 30 calories already.
Yeah.
And that's a stick of gum. Like,
Yeah.
imagine that.
That's
So
why
100.
people get the sugar-free ones.
Yeah. She's like, why'd you say that, dude? It's so weird. Look at her
I
face.
just don't know what to say. That's why.
No, but that's why, like, you got to pay attention to what you're eating, because then, like, getting sugar-free ones, you don't have to worry about that.
I thought you were trying to make a joke. Okay. Anyway.
You see that couple synergy, people?
Yeah. Obviously, it's really good today.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Ooh. Yeah.
See, the more off sync it is, the louder it is.
Yeah. Yeah, you see? We're talking about us now. We
Yeah.
we changed the direction of the intention.
That's what it is.
Attention.
Yeah,
Anyway.
so I used to walk every day, and I still walk generally every day.
When you first started, how was the distance you were walking?
I started off doing 2 miles about. So, and
Like twice a week, 3 times a week?
every day.
Oh, every day? Like
Every
7
day.
days a week?
Yeah, 7 days a week. Every day
Oh,
without fail.
dang.
And then
That's
that 2
tight.
mile became 3. Sometimes it became 4. And that there was that time where I actually walked all the way to the office.
Yeah.
And that shit was like 8 miles. But when I GPS mapped it, it said 6. So that's why I was so late.
Fuck GPS,
Oh, yeah,
man.
it doesn't map, like, crosswalks
I think it just goes
and stuff.
straight line.
Oh
we were GPSing in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
We were like, okay, from this casino to this casino, it was only a mile. We're like, we can walk a mile.
Yeah.
And then and it was going to take like 15, 20 minutes. But
4 hours later.
Yeah, but we got there in 4 hours because they didn't GPS going up the stairs,
Yeah.
going back down, and sometimes a loop-de-loop to get back to the right side of the road because you might be on the wrong side of the road where there's no sidewalk.
I didn't even realize, too, that last stretch, it was like the last mile to the office, there's no sidewalk.
Oh, right. No, there's nothing.
There's no
yeah,
side.
yeah,
So
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not.
And you're, like, on
hills.
yeah.
You know? So I was, and then there's that last fucking death hill
Yeah.
to get to the, I didn't realize that either. So that was the last time. I didn't, like, that wasn't anything to be proud of. I just didn't plan for it correctly.
Yeah.
Like, and it was.
I was
definitely-
impressed. I was like,
Yeah.
damn, David's going to do it because I don't think of you as a bitch. But I really don't. But I was like, oh, man, he's dumb. I can't believe he's not going to do it. He's lazy. Not a bitch. I'm like, he's lazy. He's going to flake. And then you did it. And I was like, oh,
That
damn.
shit was tiring.
I was judging myself so hard. I was like, you fucking fat bitch. Like, what the fuck are you doing with your life right now?
It was one of those times too. I was like hyper motivated, and even now I still walk probably about 4 days out of the week, just because I supplement it with Muay Thai now. So those days that I do Muay Thai, I don't do the walk because it just takes too much time out of my day. So
What got you into doing Muay Thai?
Ooh, we're in sync, baby, because I was just thinking that
The
same,
same
thing.
thing? Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Muay Thai. I mean, you started it first, right? And then, you know, I actually don't like physical confrontation, like especially because like when we were younger, that's all we did. That's all we knew.
Yeah.
Like, when we played with friends, when we got angry, it was in the household. So I actually don't like it. One of the biggest reasons why I actually don't play sports competitively anymore because it makes me angry. And so when something like he knows when I play basketball, I literally play for fun. I play with anybody,
Yeah, you're
everybody.
goofy.
If you're not on my level, it doesn't matter. I
Yeah.
still want to play with you if you know how to have fun.
Yeah.
Once it becomes competitive, it stops being fun.
True.
Because there has to be an end goal to this, right? What's the point of me getting angry when it's supposed to be a recreational sport?
Yeah.
And
There's
that's
no money.
Exactly. There's no money.
There's
You're
nothing.
not. That's why we would go to like I used to play at like 24 or play open games, but there's always some jackass that gets angry, and I'm like, bro, you're not going to the NBA. Shut the fuck up. You know,
Yeah.
get off the court. You're not the coach. Move on.
That's everyone in powerlifting right now. I mean, I don't mean to throw any shade, but everyone is just like,
So
they think they're going to the Olympics or something.
Yeah, like I don't
They
understand. the
might
point.
be. They're trying to work on it.
I mean, but damn, like, fine. That's just a whole nother thing.
Yeah, like if it's recreation is the purpose, then you should be having fun.
Yeah.
Right. And if you like competition, cool. Then you should go into a league where competition is the game. But you're doing pickup games. This is supposed to be a fun thing.
Yeah.
And so like
I think that's what she's talking about. Like in powerlifting, there's people that compete on the regular. And if you want to treat that as if you're going to Olympics, that's fine. But
Yeah.
there's recreational lifters that are lifting in the gym
Yeah,
that
and they
never
get too
competed.
serious.
Yeah, and they're like commenting on comments and like talking shit about people's
Yeah.
form. And it's like, dude, you haven't even competed once. Why are
Yeah.
you treating it as if you're going to the
Yeah.
Olympics?
That's exactly what I'm talking about. Thank you for being in sync with me.
exactly there it is.
Hey.
That's like the same thing with like Muay Thai. Like when I spar and stuff, like I can't break that mentality of going too intense because it takes the fun out of it for me. So like I see it too. I see it in myself. I'm like, dude, you could go way harder than this, and you could probably do way more. But there's that real weird gap where it becomes too serious. It's like, so what am I doing this for?
Yeah.
You know, am I doing this because I enjoy it, or am I doing it so I can fuck somebody up? And if I'm not doing it to fuck somebody up, I'm gonna do it to enjoy it, and that means I can only go about 50 to 60%.
So right now you're only just doing it to enjoy it.
Yep.
You're never gonna fight.
No, So recently,
There's so many people in the comments like, David, you gonna fight? You gonna do an amateur fight?
No, I don't have that mentality for it. Like it's not in me.
But what if you get really good, right? And your trainer or your coach, what do you guys call him? Trainer, coach?
Nick,
Both coach. Yeah.
Okay, well I like coach better than trainer.
I think I could get good, but I'm not training like I'm supposed to get good.
But let's say you do, right? Let's say.
And David's getting pretty good now.
That's what he keeps saying. Behind your back, he says that all the time. In front of your back, he talks a bunch of shit.
Honestly, if someone like who doesn't know and just like wants to punk David in the parking lot, he's probably gonna get wrecked. I would say like 85, 90% of the people out there.
That's tight because he thinks everyone's a bitch.
If they fuck with David, they're probably gonna get wrecked.
Well, I mean,
you're not used to this, right?
You know what? I'll tell you this though.
It's making you uncomfortable.
You know, I'm like, I gotta leave this place now. I gotta go alternate universe. But that's the thing too. It's like, will I ever get that great at this sport? Because I'm also not trying my best right now, and I like it that way. So the moment I start becoming competitive, that's when it becomes a different beast. Now I'll. So recently, like I told Bart about this too. Like I was like, cool, well, I'm gonna just go hop around. There's like open mats and stuff, and there's like open sparring. I'll try it out. And it got to one point where I literally got so fucking mad, I fucking leg kicked the shit out of somebody.
Because they just didn't know how to spar correctly.
Well, yeah, he cracked me in the jaw. I didn't have a mouthpiece. I didn't have headgear, and it was light sparring. It's float, so it's touch, whatever, right? We did some today. There's no way you're going to get your teeth knocked out.
Yeah.
Guy hooked me in the jaw.
You knocked out your tooth?
No, my jaw was sore, but I was lucky because I had my teeth clenched. If it wasn't, it would have clacked. I could have lost my teeth. He tried it twice. I got so fucking mad. Like there was a coach that was like monitoring everything. I looked at him. He goes, "Go ahead." I was like, "Cool." So touch, low kick, and the guy just was out the whole rest of the day. Like I obliterated his leg, and it didn't make me feel good. It made me mad because he ruined my fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And in that type of case too, it's like, well, what the fuck? I don't like this anymore, and I didn't want to go back to sparring.
Yeah.
Because it kind of took the purpose out of it.
I'm the opposite of you.
No, like you have.
I'm the opposite of David too. I actually want to knock people out, but I want to do it like having fun. But I know what David's talking about. So for example, like I started MMA a while ago. That's where I met Joe for JK, right? And at the MMA gym, there was maybe like 10, 15 of us regular guys that we would go all the time. And out of the two, there's two guys that are a little bit more built. Me and this other dude named Ash, and we also wrestled together.
What's his last name?
Vajnakian. He's
no,
Armenian.
He changed it.
No, that was another guy. That's Alex Guitar.
Oh, damn it. All right. I fucking.
But this dude named Ash, we went to high school together. We wrestled together, and then we went to go train MMA here together. And because me and him were both like similar build, like 5'8", 5'9", like 190-ish, there was like this rivalry that started building. And then so when it was the day of our test day, there was like hella hype on his side, like him and all his Armenian homies. Like, you got to wreck Bart. Me and all my Asian homies, you got to wreck Ash. And then so I remember pounding like 6 Red Bulls in the beginning. I'm going to fuck this fool up so fucking... Because I knew my stand-up was better than his. His wrestling is better than mine. And then the day of, like when I rewatch this fight, I get goosebumps and I just feel so bad because I let rage take over and you just do dumb shit. So when you watch the video, you'll see me throw like one of these stupid ass like kicks that do nothing. I grab the back of his neck and I start pounding him like this, like it was a street fight. And he takes me down, obviously, and he just ground and pounds me for like the next 3 rounds. And I'm like, fuck, I fucked up. Because when you get like, you think rage is supposed to channel your fight, but it really doesn't. It clouds your strategy. And so for me, like I'm with David where like I never want to get to a point where I get pissed and then I fight. I'm like, hey, dude, I want to fucking goof around and knock people out. That's like my goal.
I don't think I'm like that either.
But you have a very high competitive nature. Like you're very, very competitive.
Yeah.
And that definitely has to do with like a sports pedigree.
Even when we have sex, like she times how much she's on the bottom and she has to switch over.
Yeah, because I don't like staying on the bottom for too long.
And then when she's on top for too long, she switches back over. So we were constantly.
I like to be fair.
We're doing like this hit training where it's like 60 seconds on top and then 30 seconds on the bottom.
He's fucking around. He's fucking around. No, but I'm saying I'm
on the bottom 24/7, son. I fall asleep, homie.
No, I'm different. Where if I start noticing that I'm good and because I am competitive, then I'm like, oh fuck. Maybe I do want to get into some actual fighting. Maybe like that's why when both of you guys start telling me that I'm good at something, then I'm like, oh yeah, maybe I am. And then I start doing it more and I'm like, oh yeah, this is pretty cool. And then that's how I'm probably going to end up doing a fight. Like I feel like in 3 years, I'm gonna end up doing a fight, and I'm not even training right now, but I feel like that's gonna happen.
You
because
guys
of-
heard it today.
Would be crazy.
I feel because Bart, you know Bart,
Yeah.
and for
What
those
does that
of you
mean? What
guys
does that
that don't
mean?
know
I don't even
Bart,
know what that means.
Bart is very persuasive in a.
Not anymore. Not anymore. I've been trying to be like,
Jesus, take the wheel.
yeah. Jesus, take the wheel.
That's
Zip it up.
impossible because so by him, okay,
I'm
so
like a Ziploc bag.
so old Bart would be like, "Do you want to go train with us? Like you'd be so good. Like you do this, you do that. Just come in." So he's very pushy in that way. But new Bart now goes, "Hey, so I'm gonna go train with David. You want to come, maybe?" So it's not
I don't
that
even
much.
ask you anymore
It's
because I don't
not
want to
that
give you any.
different.
I don't want to give you any pressure.
It's a different version of the pressure.
Yeah, it is.
But you are athletic and you're already decent at the sport for somebody who doesn't do it. You know what I mean?
No.
So,
Fuck yeah.
because you could see a lot of people who train and do it, and they just literally don't have a knack for it, and it's going to be an uphill battle for them. Like, and I've seen people like in gyms that do this, and they've done it for months, and they just don't get better
Oh damn, that sucks.
because they're just not athletic.
Yeah.
It's like they have 2 left feet, and it's just super hard for them. They don't understand concepts, and also too, I feel like because of your mentality, you'll be able to train, and you don't want to be the last person in class.
Oh no, I
Yeah.
can't do that.
Like, you know, when you came to join David's class that one time, for you're going there just to mess around, just to be with friends. Almost like half of JK was there, but the intensity that you have, wanting to get the technique right, it wasn't that of, oh, let's just come here and fuck around. Like, your natural, I think, competitive and sporting nature is at a really high level.
No, I just think because I was in sports, like I know how it fucks it up for people that don't think it's a joke. So I'm like, I don't want to be that guy either.
I take everything
That's
as a
fucked
joke,
up.
dude. We were training today, man. I was sandbagging the shit out of it today, man. Like, I was literally, we were like doing like flow combos and stuff, and I just had him do his stuff, and I was just blocking. And then Nick was like, "Wait, did you guys switch?" I'm like, "No." He's like, "What the fuck?" You know, I like to always sandbag, dude. That's like my shit, dude. It's actually one of my talents.
Sandbagging?
Yep.
Yeah, it's not easy.
I fucking perfected that shit, dude.
Yeah, you have to have a knack for it.
And
right?
then when Nick looks at me, I start looking extra tired. You know, and he looks away. I'm like, "Are you ready, dude?"
You know what my technique is for sandbagging? Anytime, like, me and like my coach,
you don't even know what the fuck
I
sandbagging
do
is.
know what I mean.
Fuck you.
When you get punched 4 times in the stomach in the same place, you start figuring out
Have
ways
you
to
ever
sandbag.
seen him sandbag?
No.
I always sandbag. You just don't know because I'm really good at it.
Oh, that's the technique.
Yeah.
So wait, I still don't know why you got into MMA.
Oh yeah, so like it
Or
was
not MMA,
like
Muay Thai,
I
sorry.
like
Muay Thai, yeah.
like I did kickboxing before, and you know I did taekwondo for X amount of years. And
You
I
used
try-
to be able to do the splits.
I used to do all that shit. Like
That's
I,
tight.
you know, like judo. I did all that stuff, and then after a while, you're just not as good as you thought you were. You know, and when you go back into like this memory bank, like in your mind, you're like this fucking G. Like the way I picture, like I said, my self esteem is too high because the
That's
way I picture myself,
awesome.
I'm like, dude, man, I bet you if I go to kickboxing class, I fuck everybody up, cuz they ain't gonna expect this shit. Took one class and I was like, man, I suck. You know, I
But
was
it
like,
could be because you're just tight and you're old and you're rusty.
I just suck. And it was
Oh.
the instruction that was poor too. So when he was like, okay, we're gonna teach you how to throw a jab. In my mind, I was like, Nick, shut the fuck up. I know how to throw a jab, homie. You know what I'm saying? It's like one of those hood jabs and shit. You know what I'm saying? Homie, what's up, cuz? Had my chin up and shit. And I fucking buttoned my top button, and I was like, this. Fight stance ready, dude.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit wrong.
Yo, and so like that was another eye-opening moment. So I kept on having these eye-opening moments. It's like, yo, bro, like having your self-esteem high is great, but there's a certain point where it goes to self-esteem high to delusion. And I was in delusion for 30 years. You know what I mean? So no matter what, I just think I'm dope at shit, right? I'm like, okay, cool. Especially because it hasn't been tested, right? So if I went out into a street fight, yeah, I'll throw hands, and most likely most people aren't trained martial artists, so I might be okay at handling myself. Because even when I started, I wasn't like beginning, but I wasn't as good as I thought I was. And it just goes to show how the quality of instruction is important, right?
Yeah.
So whatever he was reteaching me, I was like, oh shit, nobody told me this. How come nobody
yeah.
fucking told me this shit? Because
Yeah.
I did kickboxing, I did boxing, but nobody told me this shit. So when we,
And it was like, just put your hand here to block so that they don't keep hitting your face.
I was like,
You're
wait, fuck, I'm not supposed to block the jab with my nose? You know what I mean? I kept on slipping into all the punches. Gotcha. Yeah. Gotcha. You know? Yeah, but, you know, it was like getting to the point where I was like, okay, this is getting fun now, you know? But I will say when it start getting like kind of competitive is when the fun goes away from me. Like,
Oh, okay.
yeah, like you'll never ever see me go like ham at kickboxing.
Yeah, you're
'Cause
super chill.
I just like to keep it fun. I'm
Yeah.
laughing, smiling.
What would you get really competitive at? Do you get competitive at anything? Maybe your art.
Maybe.
David gets competitive in basketball.
But I never play full out basketball.
I've never
though.
seen
True.
him. Yeah,
That's
I've
true.
never seen him like get. That's a
Yeah.
good point. I don't think I've ever seen you like.
You've never
get
ever
riled
seen
up.
it. Yeah. Because it doesn't. There's no point anymore.
Yeah.
Like that's like something I did when I was younger, and they took the fun out of it. People throw fists on basketball courts. It gets like that.
Damn, that's crazy.
You know what I mean? And so like I just play, and I'm like, if it gets to that like past like that 70% point or whatever it is, I don't want to do it anymore. Maybe one day, maybe one day, like who knows? Like I could be doing this, and I'm like, okay, now I want to see what I could do to somebody. Then it's going to be a completely different regimen. How I train is going to be different. How I eat, everything's going to change. Because now I don't want to lose.
Yeah.
If I lose, if I get beat up in sparring, I'm like, wasn't my day. And I just move on. I'm like, it's what it is. It's all good.
That's freaking tight.
You know what I mean? Because it's just, I don't know. Like, I don't think that's what life's about.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't like it. And I think, like, my competitive nature comes out in specific things. Like, for example, like making gook, right? That's something that's where my competitive nature came out.
Yeah.
Because if it's like a point in position where somebody tells me I can't do something because I am something, that's when competitive nature comes out. That's the Korean side of me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where it's like, okay, so you're a YouTuber, your acting level's only here. Cool. Fuck you. I'm gonna make a film then, and then you can suck my dick after. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's
You
really,
don't have a dick in my
yo, that shit is
mind.
fucking average, bro. That shit's so average. You don't even
swear,
know.
Every time you say you could suck my dick, like I don't picture. Yeah, I just don't picture you having a dick. I'm sorry.
Dude, you can fucking suck my clit, bro.
I see that.
Yeah.
I see that.
What does this clit look like?
It's one of those Audi ones for some reason.
I think it's a hitchhiker's thumb. Bink.
Yeah, it's an Audi. It's an Audi for sure.
Do you have any other things you're working on besides like movies or so right now you're getting back on your YouTube now, you post more. I see like you did the taco thing, the birria, is it?
Yeah.
Birria.
Birria.
So you're doing and you do the Send Foods with Tim. Is there anything outside of, because a lot of people like they see YouTubers just do the YouTube stuff because that's the stuff that we post.
Yeah.
But you go out for auditions. You do a lot
Yeah,
of
you
things
do a
on the
bunch of stuff.
a lot of stuff outside of what is exposed to the public. Like, what are some of those things that you're working on?
I mean, I'm
He
always
did music too. Don't sleep on his music.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think, I mean, obviously, so I did like a 5-track EP with my friend Paul.
Yeah.
So Paul Kim. And then that was like a small project that
It's
we did.
PKs.
Oh, PKs.
Oh, PKs.
PKs.
Damn, I'm so sorry.
Parquet the butter and shit.
PKs.
Yeah. And so I did that. I'm always auditioning, you know.
Oh, I heard some news about your auditioning. So one of our mutual friends got a part.
I know. I messaged him.
He got a part that you also
Auditioned
for.
Yeah. I'll put it to you like this, though. I got that audition last minute, son.
That's tight.
And I submitted it 30 minutes before it was due.
There's that
Oh,
confidence,
damn.
baby. There's that confidence, baby. You can't knock him down.
Yeah.
I'd
This
rather
man's
have a
solid.
part go to a homie
Hell yeah.
100%.
than another random
Hell
stranger.
yeah. Hell yeah. I agree.
That'd
Because when I
tight.
saw he goes, I got this audit, I was like, hey, he's like, yo, did you get it for this? And he was like, yeah. I was like, congrats. Because that makes me feel good that he
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah.
I just wanted to get under your skin. It didn't
Nah, man,
work.
because I booked 2 features, so it didn't matter.
That's tight.
You booked 2 features. What does that mean? What does that mean?
I did 2 voiceovers for 2 animated features.
Oh, it's tight. Anything we know, or has it came out yet? Did you do it?
One
Can you
got
even talk about it?
Well, one got canceled because that director decided to move to a different studio because he got fired, and the other one we're just kind of like waiting. So can't talk. I have an NDA on it, so I can't.
But
talk
so
about
you booked it. Have you already done
it.
the?
I did all the stuff. I recorded it.
What is that like?
It's fun. Like voiceover stuff is really really fun.
Are you like watching something as it's being
Some
said?
stuff, yeah, but it's literally acting without the pressure of having to memorize. So,
Oh, because you're reading it.
yeah, but voice acting apparently is really hard. But the cool thing is, it's like I remember when I was a kid, I used to make all these stupid voices and accents. Guess
Give me
what? That
some.
shit is money on voiceover, dude. They'll just be like, "Oh, can you just make it a little more hype?" And you know, we always make fun of voices.
Yeah.
Voiceover acting, perfect, dude.
Oh,
like
that's
all those
dope.
all the Vietnamese, Chinese, Korean, whatever stupid accents that we made, it
Yeah.
works out in voiceover because it teaches us like different emotions with different tones and whatever.
Yeah.
So it kind of works out really well.
Oh damn.
Yeah,
That's tight.
I like voiceover acting a lot. It's pretty fun, but it's not something that's like an end goal for me, you know. So it is what it is, but it's cool.
All right. So
Yeah.
you do the voiceovers. You audition because you want to get into movies. You want to get into features or shows or anything.
To be honest with you, like acting is such an interesting thing because I did like full on fledged acting last year, right? Didn't book shit. I got a lot of callbacks, which is great. You know, for somebody just first going out into
Yeah.
like these like series roles.
Yeah, it takes time.
Yeah, like people don't even get those auditions. I got those auditions. I got callbacks. I got whatever, right? It just, to be an actor, like the reason why I think I get upset at people who say like, "Oh, I'm gonna be an actor," like it's nothing, is because it's so demeaning to people who are actors. Like, you don't understand the fucking hard process, right? There are people who book things 24/7 and they get these small roles and these small parts and they still don't make money. You know, but you look at it like, oh, I could do it part-time and I could do it really well. So for example, this is a quick story. There's a guy that I know, hits me up out of nowhere, right? I was like, all right, cool. He goes, hey, I'm thinking about going into acting. And the first thing I thought was, what the fuck? Why, you know, like not to be negative or anything, but it's like, why does he want to go into acting? He goes, well, I want to go in there because I saw Crazy Rich Asians. I got super inspired. I was like, cool. So what are you going to do to become an actor? He goes, well, I just wanted to get your advice about what I should do. He goes, I just started taking martial arts because I want to be an action star. I was like, hold on. I was like, hold on a second. You did what? He goes, yeah, I just started taking martial arts because I wanted to like do action film. I was like, hey, cool, man. Hey, go take a fucking acting class, dude.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about, bro? Right? And I was like, okay, well, do you want the honest advice or do you want me to just be nice to you? He goes, just give it to me straight up. I was like, you are dumb. I was like, so you're telling me right now that you have never taken an acting class. You've never acted before in your life, right? Now you expect to get an action star movie, like a headlining role, because you have something to offer that all these other Asian American actors haven't offered already. Yeah. Right? You don't even do martial arts. You haven't acted before. You're not even taking an acting class, and you think that you're gonna get by. And I was like, hey, bro, we've been friends for a minute. I'm gonna tell you right now, you fucking ugly, dude. Like,
yeah, and he's ugly.
I was like, you're not even fucking good looking, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, so what is it that you have to offer? Like, just being impartial to this, right?
Yeah. You're fucking ugly.
Yeah.
Dude.
Like,
damn.
All right. He was like, okay, well, it's like, well, I don't want you like shit on me like that. I'm not shitting on you. I'm telling you right now, it's very disrespectful.
What does he mean shitting on him? Like, you just said, give it to me straight.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, this is what it is. You want to become an actor, then you do it full time. There are people who are trying to do it full time and they still don't make it. There's only
a lot of people, they don't understand. I think they see like what's happening on TV. They think, oh, I can just be, but they don't see that. Wait, acting, you're actually using your body and your facial expressions as an instrument. So you have to treat it like an instrument and you have to practice it every day. And when we're talking about like acting classes, it's the real actors, they're training maybe 2-3 times a week, meeting with people, rehearsing scenes. It's like an entire like preparatory program. And it's not just like, oh, I come here and I just got to memorize the lines. There's like so much behind it.
But that's what people think that it is. And it's so fucking disrespectful, dude. Just because I've done that process, I know like serious actors and they're struggling. They take the classes, they have private coaches, they book things and they just see the glamour, but they don't see the work. And so, you know, having that conversation was so annoying because it's like, he thinks that he's the missing piece to all Asian actors that nobody has ever seen before. Yeah. And I'm like, you ugly fuck. Like, like, what are you talking about, you gargoyle? Like, you have no idea, dude. It's like, so you don't have the talent, the skill, the work ethic, and the looks. And then suddenly you think that the reason why Asian people aren't getting booked in the role that you deserve is because they haven't seen you yet. Like, you're the unhidden talent. Like, fuck on out of here, dude. And so I told him, like, okay, this is the first thing that you're going to do. You're going to quit that martial arts class. You're going to go fucking take an acting class. That's the first thing that you do. Quit your job because he has a full-time job. There's no such thing as becoming an amazing, successful actor as a part-time actor. True. Like, it's a craft, it's a living, it's a life. Yeah. You know? Yeah. And there are a few people, you know, you might hear a few stories where some people did that. They are the exception, not the rule. Yeah. And you're definitely not in that exception. Yeah.
Because you ugly.
You know, like, he's not like hideous, but it's like he looks at like
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, he's not ugly.
He's like Daniel.
You know who it is?
Yeah. I'm just putting the pieces together.
Damn. He thinks he's fucking Daniel Henney or some shit. It's like, yo, get the fuck on out of here, bro. Like, what are you talking about, man?
Daniel Henney's fire, though.
He's hot.
How does he get like better looking as he gets older, dude?
I don't know,
That's just so fucking weird.
What was that Korean drama he was in? Oh, God.
I just remember from X-Men. This was like,
oh, wait, he was in. No, I was thinking
Ancient
Rain.
Zero.
My bad.
Yeah.
But Daniel Henney's fine still.
Yeah, he is.
Anyway.
When Mariel and I were dating early on, like, she used to give me shit. She goes, oh, how come you don't have a picture of me on your phone, your wallpaper? You know, it's like a year in. I was like, oh, I guess I should.
How cute.
I was like, cool. And I looked at her phone.
Okay, Mario does not sound like a fucking disgruntled freaking dude, okay?
Oh, I'm doing it in my voice.
You are. Because she's very cute. And she's like, very like, oh, how come you don't have one?
Oh, it's not like that, though.
Oh, what is she like?
No, she's like, so you're not going to put me on your wallpaper by now? It's like shit like that. Like,
but she has a small voice. She doesn't sound fucked up.
You would be surprised, dude. Because you know, relationship talk and outside talk are two different things.
All right, fine. I'll give it to you.
You know what I mean?
All right, I'll give it to you.
I know what he's talking about. I had, I think, 2 or 3 Korean girlfriends, and I know how they switch it.
Yep, because they had the cute egg yo
Yep.
voice, but then the relationship voice is different. It's like, yo, you should go. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, okay, fine. What did she say? She's like, when are you
So
gonna put me?
I was like, cool. So I changed my background. This is a while ago. She won't even remember this, but I changed it to her. And then I looked on her phone. Fucking Daniel Henney was on it. You know what I mean? What the fuck? You got another man on your phone, dude. She's like, it's Daniel Henney. Like, what the fuck? You make no sense, dude.
That's fucking funny.
I changed my fucking background back. I took it right on.
Back
dude.
to what? Back to the stock one?
It was Homer Simpson.
That's tight.
Easy stuff, dude. Hey, man, relationships are so, like, it's such a hard thing. Because, like, Mariel is my first long-term relationship.
She's my
ever.
first too.
Oh, really?
Before her,
You didn't know that?
I thought you had other previous long-term
No,
relationships.
Like 3 months, dude. That was like the max.
my max was 4 months.
I-
4 months.
Months.
Dude, I never went past a year.
Yeah.
So it was like, the longest one was the girl before Mariel.
Yeah.
And she was like 10 months. But whenever it got to that year, it's like, this is not going to reach a year. Cut that shit. Or before that, it was three months, a week, 2 weeks, a few days, whatever. And you just kind of move on from it. So it's like that learning process. Like, as much as she had to learn, I had to learn a lot too.
Yeah.
You know, like I mean, I could go on for hours about what personal space, how to text, when to text, how you speak to somebody, how you don't talk to her the way you talk to her friends. You know, you just got all these fucking rules, man.
What? I thought that was just the common knowledge.
No, because like the foundation of how I started things, like also all the other relationships I've had, it's always been super casual, bro. Like, let me tell you something about the fucking the last girlfriend I had too. Like, I didn't realize like how harsh I was at joking until like, so the last girlfriend had kind of big hands. I used to fucking clown on that shit.
How big were her hands?
Man, if we held hands, it's like I had a third hand that was holding that shit.
Really?
Damn,
She
that's
has some
pretty
big
big.
ass fucking hands, dude. And I was like, I would like joke around, right? But then some of my friends were like, dude, you're kind of mean to her. I was like, no, that's how we joke. And I kind of looked
She's
at it.
all crying at night.
She's like laughing, but she's not really laughing.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
like,
you're a shithead.
So I was like, well, that's how our friendship started, though.
oh.
But once it started becoming into that relationship phase, that's when those jokes aren't funny anymore.
True.
Right.
Because now you're a little more vulnerable.
Yeah.
And I didn't really understand that shit. So I was like, man, we still homies. I mean, we fucking, but we still homies. You know what I mean?
We fucking homies.
Yeah. Yeah. And then like all these like blurred lines and all these like rules. And I'm pretty sure you guys learned. Because how long have you guys been together now?
10 years.
10
10 years this year, and we knew each other for 3 years before that.
But not really knew each other.
Not really.
Wow, you guys were just like in the same clique in the same group?
I'm a homie hopper, as as you like to call it.
Look like a
I was-
homie hopper,
I
dude.
was-
Trifling asshole, dude.
I'm a homie hopper. No, I was dating his best friend.
Mm.
Yeah,
Oh.
for 3 years.
Where's that guy now?
I don't know. Once I'm done, I'm done. I move on.
I like that though. That's how I am too. Like, there's a lot of people. You know, like I had a conversation with Khalif about this. He goes, "So you don't talk to any more of your exes?" I was like,
I don't either.
Fucking absolutely
What's
not.
the point?
Yeah, what's the point?
Yeah.
Like, if we still kept our friendship going after, or if we didn't, does it change the quality of their life or mine?
Mm-mm.
And it just causes problems because then
Yeah.
I have to explain to the new woman that I'm
It's
with.
awkward.
Yo, so this girl, I had my dick in her mouth all the time, but not anymore.
Yeah.
You know, are
Yeah.
you okay? The fact that she's still around sharing the same spoons that we eat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can picture Mariel just sliding a glass of water, just knocking it off the table. No, I know where those lips have been. You know what I mean? It's
So I always
just-
feel like people that are still friends with their exes, it's like there's that 1% sliver chance, just in case this doesn't work out, I have a bunch of backups ready to go.
Yeah.
That's like that to me. That's like the only incentive why you would still talk to your exes.
Mm.
So for me, I'm like, the reason why we didn't work out was we're not in the same phase or same place in life, and I'm gonna move and I'm gonna grow. So just get out of my life.
But what if both of you guys are really mature? So, for example, let's say that you and I break up, right?
But we have a kid.
Okay, let's say
You guys
Tyke is not
forever
in the
connected.
picture.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's just say Tyke is not in the picture.
Yeah. And we don't have companies either.
We don't have any obligation to
Oh,
each
you're out
other.
of my life.
Fuck.
Yeah.
So we're not friends. Like, we didn't go through enough to just be friends. And I didn't break up with you. You didn't break up with me. It was just one of those where we just kind of were like.
What kind of world is this? I've never heard this world before.
You've never heard of couples that just they're both like, yeah, we don't want this anymore, and they both call it quits.
I've
It's
never-
a mutual breakup.
I've heard of it through like
But you don't believe it.
fables and stories, but I've yet to meet in that. I've heard couples say that to me. Oh, we're still cool, right?
Yeah.
But when they're drunk, all that shit comes out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So I don't really believe it because
So like one's suppressing it and lying.
People, or they're both suppressing. People just aren't being real with themselves.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Well, I would like to think. No, I don't think I can have him in my life either. I can't do it.
Like I think a lot of people that do that, they have like their inside feelings and their outward expression. There's like a big gap. Mine, it's pretty close. So so I don't really have that much of a filter. So if I don't really feel it, then get the fuck out of my life.
Yeah, I'm not saying it doesn't exist, but I haven't seen it with maybe the people that I hang around, the type of people that I'm around.
Have I seen it?
So like I'm not sure if it's like real shit or because I've seen where people have said that, but when you talk to them one on one, they have still some kind of negative feeling towards them.
Yeah,
like it's there, you know. But when they're in front of each other, they kind of keep it together because they have a kid.
Yep.
Or they have mutual friends and they're trying to keep it civil for the group.
Yeah, or a business, or like bought a house together, some stuff like
All
that.
right, I'm
yeah.
getting schooled. Yeah, I don't know anyone.
Because it would be like on some sly shit too. So like, for example, we're hanging out and let's say one of them doesn't come out right. They're like, oh, where's he at? Oh, late as usual. They're always late. It's like,
wow, damn.
kind of like a little saltiness in there, right? So
Yeah.
there's still something there,
Yeah.
but they've learned to kind of like just keep it at peace because there's other factors involved. For me, there's no point. It's like, I will cut you out like a fucking cancer.
Yeah.
And then we'll move on from
That's
it.
how I am.
And then you'll be happy and I'll be happy. Whether you don't think about me or not, I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
I
that's
just
how
get
I
it.
am.
I would just be upset.
A little part of me though is like, I always want you to think about me because I dumped your ass, and I just want you to always be like, damn,
Oh, if
that's the
you
one
dumped
that
the person-
got
I would have
away.
dog block you, and then I would unfollow you, and then
The only thing I think about, because I'm so fucking petty, it's like this. It's like, dude, man, I fucking taught you all this dope shit, like how to suck dick, do all this other stuff, and now you're gonna use
Really?
that on somebody else. That's my move I taught you, dude. And it's like, I fucking taught you about acceptance and love and not fucking texting me at weird hours, and now all the stuff I taught you, you're gonna do for another
What do
guy,
you mean
right?
not texting at weird hours? What's a weird
Or
hour?
like, you know what I mean? It's like not texting me to annoy or some shit like that, right?
Yeah.
And then now the other dude's gonna be like, I can't believe he dumped you. Like, you're so amazing. No, she's amazing because I taught her that, dude.
Yeah.
She was a blank slate. She had nothing.
I don't think like that.
I think like that though.
Oh,
It's like
no.
you're taking my fucking hard work, dude. Like I painted this canvas and then you just took it out of my fucking gallery.
But you dumped her?
Huh?
You dumped her and you feel this way?
No, yeah, if I dumped her and then I fucking it's like I drew a painting on the wall,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I drew it and I was like, it's whatever, and I threw it in the garbage can, but somebody picks it up and sells it for $1,000.
Yeah, but you can't be petty about that. You should be petty if you taught her all these things and then she breaks up with you, because you're gonna be like, what the fuck? She just used me and left me.
Nah, it's different, man. I
You're
just don't.
weird.
I don't want somebody to come up on my hard work,
Then you shouldn't have dumped her.
huh? No, because she's still a trifling bitch, though.
Are we talking about a specific person now? Because it sounds personal.
No. I'm just saying, like hypothetically, that's what I think.
Did you just poke your own eye?
Yes, I did a little bit. I said hypothetically. I moved my retina over like a couple inches. I said hypothetically.
No, but I think this by far is the hardest relationship I've ever been in. Cause like
me.
Yeah.
Me?
mainly because I've just never been vulnerable with anyone. I've always been the girl that's like, I've always had the upper hand in the relationship.
You've never been dumped.
I've never been dumped.
So this is the realest relationship.
This is the realest.
which is why it's the hardest.
And my shortest relationship was like 3 years.
Oh shit! You were like committed.
Yeah. Like I don't fuck around. Like I'm
You lose
like,
track of time, don't you?
I'm in it.
Dude. Yeah, you're in too deep.
Because for me, I was like,
Nah, not too deep.
for me, if it's like every month, I have like this mental gauge. I'm like, okay, it's getting better, and I'm like, man, I think this relationship plateaued a little bit. Nah, we're done.
Damn.
Yeah, but then
Maybe
with
I'm
you,
really nice.
but with you, it's like every month I felt us getting closer and better, and I'm like, this is dope. And then so that's when I knew you were the one.
Look at that, dude. Look
He's
at
trying
that.
to get lucky.
Try to be 30 seconds on the bottom, 30 seconds on top.
Yeah. He's trying to get that shit to
You're
be a
trying to
minute now.
Yeah,
Get a little
yeah.
tired, dude. It's
Yeah.
like, fuck, dude, that fucking beeper's about to go off again.
No, but it's been fun. It's definitely been fun. I've never been dumped.
What's the hardest part you feel like?
Communication. I didn't realize how important communication was.
Oh yeah.
I didn't even know that was like the key to fucking success in a relationship. I just thought like
What kind of communication?
two-way communication. I don't know. I don't know if it's like you're Asian, I'm Mexican, male, female style of communication, but like I just always felt
I
like
think there's all of that.
yeah, but
And I'm bad at communicating too.
but then you say you're good at communicating.
So I think
One thing he always says, he's like, I speak fucking English.
I do.
So I know how to communicate properly.
certain things.
Certain
But-
things.
Yeah.
Okay.
I realized that so I think I communicate pretty good when it comes to non-relationship things, but intimate things, I'm not a very good communicator. and I'm also not a good communicator emotionally, which I'm trying to learn
How come you have to say it in this demeanor? Like you're like, you got in trouble and they're like, what did you do wrong? Like,
I've been trying to find the right posture.
He's trying to be honest, okay? This is his honest moment.
Yeah.
He's being very vulnerable right now with all of you guys. He's
Really?
just like, I'm not a good communicator.
I'm not. I'm trying to work on it. I'm trying to be better with expressing emotions because I think so that's weird, right? Like for me, if I don't like someone, there's not that much distance. But I realize when I have a lot of internal thoughts, the distance actually huge. So like I'll have an emotion and it goes like in my mind. And I think David's really good at expressing his emotions. But for me, like I could be winning the lottery and I'm inside, I'm like, fuck yeah, woohoo. And outside I'm like,
That's what I was telling you guys. That's his sex face right there. Do it again.
what?
That's it. That's our sex.
That's me. But the inside, I'm about to come.
The inside, he's like, this pussy's amazing. On the outside,
He's
it's
like
good.
this.
It's quite fantastic.
No, he doesn't even say anything.
Oh, really?
He's just like,
Nice.
turn around. Oh, beep beep.
Beep, beep. Turn around. You know, we have this on a schedule. Turn around. Yeah. I mean, that's the hard part, though, because I think, like, logically, it's easier. I think people who are emotional, they kind of understand logic, but they just choose to ignore it. You know, it's like, I understand what this logic is, but I don't want to process it right now because I'm emotional. With people who don't understand emotion, it's just a foreign fucking language.
I think you're giving us too much. You're giving us too much credit. Because I'm emotional as fuck.
That's how I feel, though. Like, when I get emotional, like, sometimes I could see the logic. I mean, afterwards.
I see it after.
Yeah,
I don't
afterwards.
see it during.
But
Okay.
people who don't understand emotion, they just don't get it. It just doesn't fucking register. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the
He points at himself.
yeah, that's the hard part, though. You know what I mean? And it's just because, like, especially like in relationships, there's a lot of like logic plays an important part when it comes to specific things, but only specific things, you know. But emotion is something that you have to realize it's not so much more about this, it's more about that. You know what I mean? Or the other person is what I figured out, right? So how somebody like gives love is so interesting too. So even when people read that fucking love language book, I see people do this all the time. When you give somebody, that person, that love language, you do it completely. You don't fucking sneak in how you want to give that love language because you feel more comfortable giving it that way.
Yeah.
Because then it's worse because it's half-assed.
Yeah.
I think that's what I do. But I'm learning. I'm doing it, and I don't even know.
Yeah.
So for example, like I'll be like let's say her love language. I mean, it changes all the time, but like let's say it's.
Wow, you had to throw that in there, huh?
No, I didn't mean to buy any.
Oh,
No, but like, let's say
it changes all the time.
no, like let's say it's physical affection,
Yeah.
right? So I'm going like this. I'm like massaging her because I know that's where she feels love. And then when I'm feeling it, I'm like, how does it feel? And then now it's because I'm trying to get some sort of verbal affirmation about it, and that's not unconditional anymore.
Yeah.
And then so if she's not giving me what I need, then it's actually I'm only doing this to get what I want.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh shit, that's fucked up. Because
Yeah.
if it's true unconditional love, it's just this, and then that's it. You don't do it for an end result. You don't go, I'm buying you flowers so that you could be nice to me later. I'm just buying you flowers because I love you and I gotta buy you flowers. So that's what I'm learning.
Like I have like it's so weird because I'm like, I feel like I should be more observant towards other people's shit versus my shit. You know what I mean? But like, and like I said, like all the stuff that like you probably go through and you guys go through, I go through that shit all the fucking time too. Like it's just like when I always give advice to somebody, it's not even just really towards that person. I'm telling myself.
Oh.
You know what I mean? It's like, well, I'm telling you this because I have to remind myself of this all the fucking time too.
Oh, damn.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like sometimes I see, like even when you talk about that, there are other people I could name off the top of my head where I see that too, where it's highly conditional the way they give their love, right?
Yeah.
So they'll only,
And they don't even know it too.
yeah, they'll say like, oh, like I love X person, right? But I always see it as like you only tell that person you love them when they do the things that make you feel like you're loved.
Yeah.
You know, this person did this. Oh, this person's so awesome. But you don't tell that person you love them when they need it though. You only say it when you're like, good job.
Yeah.
You did what I liked. You
Yeah.
did what I thought was really cool.
Yeah.
You know, and then that person feels like they're getting love too, but they're really not.
That's why I always wait until she's taking a shit, and then I sneak in the door and I go, "My bad, I love you." 'Cause there's no incentive there. You're literally in a vulnerable ass moment, and your butthole spread open, and you're fucking
Oh my
beatboxing.
God, and he does do
and
that.
I go,
I hate
"I love
it.
you, my bear," and it has nothing to do with anything.
Yeah, I'm like trying to self-reflect over here in the corner. I'm like, fuck, I'm pretty sure I do that. I just don't know when I do it.
You know?
I think it's really natural because it's self-preservation, right? Like everyone has their own like emotional ego that they're trying to protect.
Yeah.
So I think it's really natural where like you give someone a gift and you want them to open it in front of you, or you want them to have
I don't. I'm always like, fuck, man, just open it at home.
It's like
but that's also protecting the ego.
Oh,
Like-
true.
Yeah.
like how I see it as like, and kind of how I explained to one of my friends, it's like it's almost like you're treating that person like they're a dog and you're giving them a treat.
Yeah.
You know, so when they do the trick, you give them the treat. Thank you for doing
isn't
the
that
trick.
positive reinforcement?
But that is being a dog though.
But that's being a dog. It's like, but see,
Right.
unconditional love is different. It's like how your parents do it. You could fuck up, do drugs, whatever, kill, murder somebody. They'll still give you that kiss goodnight and tell you, I love you.
Not my parents.
And it'll be how it is. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised though.
Nah, they do.
Like
They
even
do.
my mom, right? Like she says, like if you fuck up, I'll fucking cut you out. But the next day she'll call me up. Why didn't you call me? You know,
yeah.
that's unconditional love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the type of unconditional love that I feel like we should have with our partners too, if they are our family.
Yeah.
If family is that case, then it should be unconditional like that, right?
Yeah.
But I always see it, and I used to do this a lot too. That's why I feel like sometimes like women, they hate it when guys they only say I love you after they fuck.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's like after we fucked, we did stuff, then you're like, I love you. But so, well, how come you couldn't tell me the other day when I was feeling sad?
Oh, that's so sad. I've
And it's
never
like-
experienced that.
Yeah,
Thank
or it's
God.
like when I was feeling down and sad,
See, I'm
and
good.
then
You're great.
you know we were having issues or something, right?
Yeah.
And because I was sad, you didn't tell me you loved me, but that's when I needed it the most. But when things are great and we're fucking or something, and afterwards you're happy, then you're like, I love you.
Yeah, that's
but
fucked
that's
up.
not when it's needed. You
Yeah.
needed to give it to them when they need it the most.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't do that.
Yeah.
You know, and that's something that I had to fucking learn too. It's like, okay, sometimes Mariel's having a hard day at work and she's being kind of mean to me. Sometimes I'm like, okay, there's an external factor to why she's being kind of a bitch.
Bitch.
But there's a reason for it, and this is the moment where I should give her comfort the most and tell her that I love her.
I tell this guy, he's like, but you're being a bitch. I don't want to be around you. And I'm like, that's because I'm crying. I don't know how to express myself.
That's the hard part.
I'm trying to learn too, because
Yeah, no, you're good.
like
Yeah.
I'm not very emotionally intelligent, so it's easy for me to get caught up in like an emotional tussle.
Me too.
And so I get caught up and I'm in the middle of the fight, and then and I know that's when you need it the most, and I need to say I love you, I need to calm down and hug you, but because I'm so busy protecting my emotional ego that I'm like, I don't know what the hell's going on. And so I don't even recognize it
Yeah.
until later.
I mean, on the flip too, though, like we should be self-aware as well and just be like, fuck, all right, wait, I already feel my emotions not be in a good place. Like, what the fuck is going on with me? Like, let me take a pause. Like, we could be tender too.
Maybe
you
we
know?
should all just wear mood rings. So it fucking tells us. I'm like, oh shit, I didn't even know I was pissed.
We should all just be rolling all the time. We should be on ecstasy and shit.
no one would
We'll
be
in
mad.
love.
Nobody would be mad.
No one would be.
But like, you know, it has to work the other way too. Like I'm
Yeah.
just using it on my example of, you know, how I experienced it. But the other way too, sometimes I'm not in a good mood either, you know, and then she has to be understanding of that too, and then show me affection the way I want it to be shown at the
Yeah.
same time. And that's what I mean by just like, I think I just see that so much in a lot of like modern relationships where it's like, oh, this person's improving, and so I'll love them now. You know,
Oh.
it's like,
Fuck, do I see that?
it's like what does that mean then? You know what I mean? What it really means is this person is doing what I like.
Yeah.
And that's why I love them. But if they're not, they're just being a bitch, they're dumb, they're stupid. It's like, no. That means you don't love them.
Yeah.
That means you are trying to mold this person into your pet. And
Yeah.
that is super unhealthy. I see it all the fucking time.
that's
Damn.
true.
Yeah.
I only hang out with you guys. I don't really see too many relationships. And all of our relationships are pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's a work in progress for me all the
I
time.
think there's a couple of pet molders within us. I feel like I'm a pet molder.
What the
Well, I
fuck?
think
I ain't your pet.
I know you're not,
What the fuck?
but
What?
I've noticed that I've tried to, right? Like for example, like when we
Did it work?
when we have our like really deep talks, you know, like even when we started powerlifting, I was like, babe, you gotta fucking powerlift, and then so she did a couple of meets, trained her ass off, and then but she didn't even do it really for herself. She did it for me.
Yeah.
But at
Yeah,
the time,
stupid.
yeah, but at the time I didn't really. I wasn't able to recognize that, you know. I thought that she was really into
I'm
it.
just a really good girlfriend.
You are
I
really
really
good.
am.
You're really, yeah,
I'm
you're-
a fucking asshole and I'm a really hard person to be with, but
Yeah.
I'm always like trying to support my significant other.
Yeah, and then she ended up starting an entire company with me that's based out of
Look at
powerlifting.
me.
And she runs the gym now, which fucking kills it. And that's not even something that she wanted to do in the beginning.
I mean,
So
when
I
you guys
have a lot of
started
respect
though,
for you.
the original, from what I remember, was you help him build this dream, then he's going to help build yours, which was
Yeah.
the whole dog thing.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, that's just kind of what it's going to grow out to be. So you just got to hold your end of the bargain
Oh,
after that.
for sure.
You know,
Yeah.
which is great. You know, there's
better
like
happen.
that's like good communication there, in my personal opinion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's that clear communication of like supporting your partner when they need it.
When did this click for you? Because I remember there was a point in your relationship where you were like, fuck, man. And of course, a lot of it, I want to say like 99% of it just came from just you being a very emotional, expressive person.
Oh yeah.
So I don't think it was as dramatic as you were making it sound, but.
I mean, it was like I literally thought about leaving her a couple of times because like I
Good.
like
No, I love Mario. Leave her alone.
I couldn't deal with her. Like it was so fucking hard. And you know, like there's personal stuff that I can't talk about on camera, but
We ain't trying to hear that anyway.
but there's other factors to why like we just didn't match as people. And it was like getting to that point where I was like, yo, can I actually wake up and see this woman's fucking face every day for the rest of my fucking life? You know, can I wake up and be like, oh shit, she's
At what point was this though? How deep in the relationship were
it's
you?
like 2 years in.
Oh damn,
Yeah,
that's
2 years, and I, you know, we've had this talk where there was a couple of huge moments where I looked at her and I was like, if we fight like this again, you and I cannot be together, because when we argue and we fight, I don't fight you as my partner. I fight you almost as if I'm like, if you were a guy, like I would knock your ass out, you know, and then like in that, I would never put my hands on it, but it's like that type of rage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's that similar type.
we
of
know how to
anger.
do that. We know there's this one button in every single guy, and we like find it and we like we play with it a little bit, and then we push it and we push it and we push it.
And that's what it was. And I kept telling her, like, there's this button that you keep fucking pushing, right? And I was like, and I told her, well, you know, so what happened, long story short, I snapped out screaming at the top of my lungs. And we had this moment where I looked and I started tearing up because I was like, hey, you are turning me into a bad person. So I was like, in the sense of this, when I tell you, hey, I need you to ease off that gas pedal and let me breathe, and you're like, no, I'm going to do it anyways because it's making you mad. I was like, here's the problem now. I was like, now I'm becoming somebody that I don't want to be. The guy that yells at his girlfriend, starts raising his fucking voice, starts screaming an inch from your face. I'm wrong, and I know I'm wrong, but you're pushing me to that point, and I'm asking you not to, and you don't care. And so this is where it's a factor. It's not I don't love you. It's you are making me into a bad person again, and I hate that person. I hate that angry person. So if in fact that this is what happens, and we can't meet this mutual understanding of each other, and we're just yelling, I can't live like that.
Yeah.
Because if I have kids with you, kids are going to see that. I saw that shit enough when I was a kid, you know, and I don't want my kids to go through that. I don't want them to cope with how I cope with things as an adult, or that I'm trying to unlearn, which is through violence, anger, screaming, punching shit, breaking shit. I don't want that anymore.
Yeah.
So that was the moment where I was like, the first time I was like, hey, I actually might have to leave you. And that, I think that was like a big shock for both of us because I never said it before.
Yeah.
And I was like, I actually might have to leave you because we're not good for each other.
Oh damn, that's really mature of you.
But then when we had the conversation, she had like that aha moment. I had an aha moment. She changed some of her habits and I changed my habits. So I kind of do things with like pillars, right? Meaning like there are foundation things that I have in a relationship that cannot ever change. Everything else is up for game. But there's a few things that matter to me the most. You try to change that shit, you're gone. And so,
I agree.
Yeah. And that's what it is.
Yeah.
You know, all the other stuff is fucking minor. It's small.
Yeah.
Right. But you tell me that let's say, for example, like you can't talk to your parents anymore. You're gone.
Yeah.
You know, you have to give up your religion. Can't do that. So you figure out what it is. I've told you my pillars. If you want to break those pillars, then you got to go.
Yeah, I agree 100%. Damn, we just got schooled today.
Yeah. We're always learning from David. He's really emotional. He's intelligent. So now there's a big thing on the table, which is you're thinking about popping the question. Can we talk about that or no?
Yeah, we can talk about that.
So you and Mariel have been together for a while now, and it's time to take that next step.
Yeah.
Do you have any plans for popping the question?
Yeah,
or
tell us all the details so that she can watch and she can be expecting.
Yeah.
and it gives her a chance to watch and go,
She doesn't watch our stuff.
She knows for a fact though that it's going to come. So I was
Yeah.
actually going to propose to her earlier this year.
yeah.
But it's just life got so crazy, incredibly hectic, and
yeah.
I couldn't do it. But the funny thing about her is too,
AKA she was a bitch the day you were there.
yeah, so I was like, dude, now's the time. And she was like, what's going on, fat boy? And I'm like, that's funny. All right. Put that right back in the pocket. No, but we had, like, I kind of figured how I wanted to do it, but it's just too expensive. Like, the way I want to do it costs more than the actual ring.
All right, you got to tell everybody because this shit's some bullshit.
Okay, so, like, how... You know what? I'm not gonna say it because who knows? I might actually
might
do
do
it.
it. Oh my
Can
God.
I help you if you do it?
All right,
Hell
we'll
yeah.
just put it to you guys this way. Is crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking crazy.
It's not romantic either.
It's kind of romantic, but in a David So type of way. It's the love language that
I think it's very romantic.
yeah. I think she'll like it and hate it at the same time.
I think Bart's gonna re-propose to me soon.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
So
You gonna
what's,
do it the real way?
yeah. So what's crazy is we kind of did things in like way different order than
This
usual.
shit was all fucked up.
It's all
Yeah.
fucked up, but we're fixing it.
Taika was actually born before they got married.
Before we even met.
Yeah.
So in the beginning, I think just because of the lack of communication, I didn't know what Geo really wanted, and I feel like she didn't explain it to me, but she probably did. And I would just have too much earwax, and so
We've seen it, man.
My God,
Watch
it's
the
disgusting.
vlogs. It's
It is
black.
disgusting.
so yeah. So I thought she was never like the traditional type. I thought she never wanted a proposal. So when we got married, we just ended up just getting married. Like we agreed to it, and then we have a very non-conventional wedding where I got married barefoot. One of my closest friends.
I like the wedding part, but yeah, all the other stuff I was like, all
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, I never proposed, so she never had a ring. I never had a ring, and then we started kind of like backtracking and doing little things like, oh, let's get a wedding band. So we've been having this wedding band for like about a year now, and then now I've learned that she wanted that proposal. She wanted me to ask her traditionally, so I got a ring.
Are you gonna vlog it?
Hmm?
Are you gonna vlog it?
The actual
Yeah.
proposal? No, I'm not. No, I'm not gonna vlog it because I also found out she wants to keep it private. So I'm learning all these things, little things that I never knew.
Yeah, because I'm a very private person and he likes putting
Yeah.
everything. Like he puts me on blast for everything.
Oh yeah, you've literally shat on a toilet butt naked.
Yeah.
Which I've not seen, but I will never see.
I've taken it down. Like
Oh,
as soon
okay.
as I saw that it went up, I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, like everything that was ever our thing is out there.
Yeah, I mean, there's just certain things in a relationship that's nice to keep private.
Yeah.
And I think
I'm fucking stingy.
a lot of people, you know, I think like albeit fans sometimes think I'm an asshole, but it's not that I'm an asshole. It's like I'll always like say hi. I'll always like greet people with warmth and kindness and everything. But like I always say the rule, everybody knows this. If I'm having a meal with somebody, you're not a part of this conversation.
Yeah.
The reason why, because that person has my attention.
Yeah.
And that's it. And so like sometimes fans are like, oh, he's kind of an asshole. It's like, no, because if I'm with my girlfriend or my wife to be or whatever, how often do these people think I have time with this person? I don't. And
Yeah.
even if you do, it's still not quality time.
Yeah.
You know, so quality time is quality time. And like those are very important things. That's why like it was so hard for me to daily vlog. Like it was just when I would travel and I started daily vlogging, like when on those travel things, I realized like in my first few days in Taiwan, which is all those vlogs were in the first like 4 days, I actually don't remember any of it. I don't remember any of those 4 days. And it's actually the saddest thing about that trip because it was my favorite country to visit. And I only remember what I saw through that lens, but
That
I don't
sucks.
remember the actual experience. And that shit fucking kills me. It's like till this day, I'm like, fuck, man. Because it was one of my favorite trips, but it was really enjoyable after that because the everybody got great content, but the problem is I didn't get to live that moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and that's where it becomes very difficult.
Yeah.
So that's the hard part of things.
It
you
is.
know?
It's a gift and a curse for sure because I mean the gift is you get to connect with a lot of people and
Yeah.
and influence a lot of people and they really like that and then when you meet them face to face that's always cool but then the curse side of it is some people are just socially not there and they demand things and they're like, well, we need to know about this or what happened with this. You got to tell us about this. And
Yeah.
it's like, no, I really don't have to do any of that. You should just be respectful if I haven't said it yet. Like, just chill the fuck out.
Yeah, and I think I like the way you guys vlog too because I think you guys vlog like instances and moments of your life, and then you guys carry on. You know, it's just like for me, you guys know I'm like a fucking overachiever. Like you saw the way that I vlog.
Yeah,
Even
yeah.
the way I did mukbangs.
Yeah, you
for
have like
crying
3 or 4 cameras all the time.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like even the way I did mukbangs with the dumbest things on earth because it's supposed to be easy content. I did 3 cameras, lit it up, painted the room blue. You know what I mean?
You painted the
Damn.
room just for
Yeah, I
that?
painted the room up. I did, you know what I mean?
Please watch his mukbang videos, please. He's
Yeah.
at a deficit right now.
No, people love them too. They, you know, got really great views. But then I was like,
You're so stupid, you know that?
what?
Because it has nothing to do with the angles. It has nothing to do with what the fuck you're doing. It's just literally your personality that's really dope that people tune into.
I know, but it bothers me though because I don't like doing stuff that somebody else is doing. You know what I mean? So if I'm going to do mukbangs,
Then
I'm
don't
gonna
even be on YouTube. There's like hundreds and thousands of people on YouTube. Why are you doing YouTube?
Yeah, but if they do it that way, I'm gonna do it better.
Fucking Korea number one.
You know what I mean? So you saw the food one way, right? Well,
Yeah.
guess what? You got fucking 3 angles, bitch. So you could really be eating with me.
And you cooked it yourself.
Exactly. So that was the dumb part. That was the really stupid part because we was doing well, and I was like, man, it's getting boring now. I'm gonna cook the food, and then that's where I just burnt out because I was like over here doing R&D, learning how to make sushi for the first time.
Damn it, that he never invited us to. It's all right.
Yeah, you'll get it. You get it.
All right, so we're coming into the end because I know you got life to live. Do you have any closing thoughts?
Not. I mean, go. I
Do you want
got.
to give me any compliments?
Oh,
Just kidding.
I
I'm
could
kidding.
compliment.
No,
I could
I'm just
compliment
kidding, I'm
you
kidding.
for fucking this.
Don't
I always
don't do
compliment
that.
her,
Don't
dude.
do that shit. I was kidding. It was a
no,
joke.
We're gonna
I'm
do
gonna
it now.
disconnect.
We-
I'm gonna disconnect.
Uncomfortable hour with the BeawCast. I've always given you
No,
compliments.
come on.
dude.
No, I was fucking
100%,
around.
dude.
Yeah, you do. You
Dude,
do.
can I put
no,
this
no,
out?
no,
No.
Don't
Yeah,
put anything
yeah,
out there.
do it,
No,
do
I'm
it,
gonna
do it.
disconnect your fucking
No,
mic.
no, no,
I'm gonna
no,
turn
you
it
shut
off. I'm
the-
gonna
no,
turn
you
it
did.
off. I don't want to do it.
Hey, so this right here, though.
I don't want to
this
do
right
it.
here,
I don't want
you
to
could-
hear it.
Yo, this right
I
here,
want to
though.
hear it. You take your headphones off.
Can I just put it like this? Fine. This is not my compliments. I'll give you other compliments that people tell
No,
you.
I don't.
right?
That's even worse.
Every
That's even
fucking
worse.
time
Oh,
I
come
bring a
on.
friend that's a girl around this woman, the first thing that they say when they walk away, they go, "Oh my God, Geo's so pretty," and then
Yeah, it's called motherfucking makeup.
it doesn't matter, dude. You're so fucking pretty.
You're super pretty, my
On
bear.
top
You
of
better
that-
say that you married me.
Beyond the
That's
pretty
why I
part,
married
though,
You don't
you.
marry ugly girls.
Exactly.
beyond the pretty part, though, you gotta
Oh,
realize
come on,
something, right?
come on.
Very
You said
loving.
you have.
Very, very loving.
very fucking loving.
the most lovable porcupine in the world.
Yep, there it is. You know what I mean? Sometimes you want to hug the bitch, but you got some consequences.
Yeah, you hug her,
Some
you're gonna bleed, but
consequences.
it's a hug.
You know,
Okay,
like,
okay,
it's
we're
literally
done.
No, we're not. You shut the fuck up.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on.
Compliments, all
You
right.
shut your mouth
Like
and
the
you're
epitome
listening.
of like, if you look for the woman that can work, take care of a family, and be a great wife, I think this is her though.
Yep.
Oh, shut up.
100%. Yep.
Like she is literally the shit. Like I've always actually wanted like a sister figure in my life,
Yeah.
and then God gave me you. So like that's.
I like that one. That one was my favorite one.
You know what I mean?
That's my
so
favorite
I'm
one.
like I fuck. I mean, you guys don't know, but you know, behind the scenes and stuff,
Yeah.
we always be talking about relationship all the time, dude. And most people like I could give a fuck less about their personal relationships. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But for them, like if they ever split up, I'm killing myself. Like
Yeah. No, that's never gonna
I'm
happen.
literally dying, dude. And I'm gonna take Taika with me. Because dude, nobody can be happy. It's not allowed, dude. You guys, we must protect them at all costs.
It's fucking funny.
National treasure, dude.
Thank you.
Thank you
Well,
so
That was really
much.
nice. Thank
Yeah.
you.
And Bart too. Let's talk about Bart.
Yeah,
for a
yeah. Let's
second.
talk about Bart.
Dude, Bart's actually like so for
I
me.
didn't even get another set. I'm gonna get 2 sets of headphones. That's actually good.
Yeah,
Bart's
yeah, give
actually
compliments.
Bart's actually one of my like personal friends that's also my hero too. So like a lot of the things that you
Oh,
guys see me do, like I always like try to lightweight follow after, but only 1%. You know, because I'm not trying to do like the extreme stuff that he does, but I always do a little bit of it, right? So I tried powerlifting. I tried a lot of things. You know,
You made me cry, you stupid bitch.
you know, I try a lot of things, and it's great too. Then this is why I always say too, like you are always the people that you're around, and so like for me too, I'm genuinely hold that hand. Like I'm genuinely somebody who is like motivated, but I stay more motivated because I'm around these type of people too.
You're gonna make him cry. Why are you trying to make us cry?
Because don't cry, because now I'm gonna cry, dude. Like I'm gonna cry.
is this?
Tears coming out now, dude.
What are you
But
doing?
like this is like an important thing, and I always talk about this on my videos too. Be around people that will always support you and be positive, because like it's hard. Like I grew up too sometimes like with some of the worst influences in my life. Like I wanted to be something that I wasn't, but then I met people like these who are very, very comfortable in their own skin, and they're very unapologetic. And a lot of times you grow up with people who don't support what you do. Bart has given, in general, Bart has given me about 40 programs to lose weight. He has given me 40 programs.
That's true.
And he has never given me shit for not completing all 40 of them. You know what I mean? And that's the
You're
type.
making him cry, you bully.
But that's the type of support that you guys
Allergies.
need. But that's the
Damn.
end of the podcast, guys.
God
Find people
damn
who
it.
support you.
And make you cry.
Yeah.
We
We're all
love
crying.
David very much.
You fucker. That was dope. It's like your married list all over.
I know.